It's a pleasure to meet you once again. I salute you everywhere you are. I'm by the name of Tr Joshua Waiswa. Today this is going to be our topic of discussion in social studies. And we are going to look at the interlacustrian region. We are going to look at the interlacustrian regions of East Africa, or rather the interlacustrian kingdoms of East Africa. That's our topic of discussion tonight. Primary 5, it might be something which is something which is new to your ears, but I'm going to digest it. It is primary 6, primary 5, 1. Other people of East Africa, or rather in primary 5 is people of Uganda. You cannot skip this when you are looking at, you cannot skip the interlacustrian kingdoms, or rather the interlacustrian regions of Uganda, or rather interlacustrian regions of East Africa. Let's begin by defining the word interlacustrian. The word interlacustrian means between legs. Means between legs. The word interlacustrian means between legs. Let's begin and define the word interlacustrian kingdoms. Interlacustrian, after having understood that interlacustrian means between legs, let's go to the definition. What are interlacustrian kingdoms? Or rather define interlacustrian kingdoms. By definition, interlacustrian kingdoms kingdoms, not this critical, the word interlacustrian kingdoms. That spelling is very, very important. Otherwise, when you miss either letter L, for us we mark also like English, it's wrong. Interlacustrian kingdoms. Let's define the word interlacustrian kingdom as interlacustrian kingdoms. These are kingdoms between the Great Lakes of East Africa, or these were kingdoms between the Great Lakes of East Africa. These were the kingdoms between the Great Lakes of East Africa. Interlacustrian kingdoms are kingdoms, or rather were kingdoms, between the Great Lakes of East Africa. It can be traced through, after the coming of the Bantu, we see that also the Bantu were interested in the interlacustrian regions. Also the regions between the Great Lakes of East Africa. They were interested in settling around the lake regions of East Africa, as we are going to see. By definition, interlacustrian kingdoms, these are kingdoms between the Great Lakes of East Africa. The kingdoms between the Great Lakes of East Africa. Let's see examples of these Great Lakes of East Africa, where the specific kingdoms were located. Examples of Great Lakes. Examples of Great Lakes. Examples of Great Lakes. One, we have Lake Victoria. Lake Victoria. Two, have this Lake Choga in the center of Uganda. Lake Choga. Three, we have Lake Albert. Lake Albert. Four, we have Lake Edward and Lake George. Lake Edward and Lake George. Note carefully the spelling of the word George. At times students write Gorge instead of George. They omit letter E, or at times they omit letter R. Lake Tanganyika. Lake Kivu. My dear viewers, my dear followers, these are the examples of the Great Lakes, where these interlacustrian kingdoms were located. And to take you through these interlacustrian, once we talk of these interlacustrian kingdoms, we cannot skip or we can't underestimate the Bunyoro-Kitara Empire. The Bunyoro-Kitara Empire. Bunyoro-Kitara Empire. The Bunyoro-Kitara Empire is the legendary empire in East Africa. The legendary empire. The legendary empire in East Africa. The legendary empire in East Africa, which is believed to be the mother of these kingdoms we are going to see, the Bunyoro-Kitara. The Bunyoro-Kitara, by using this sketch map of mine, the sketch map, it was meant to be map of East Africa. It was meant to be the sketch map. Sketch map. Sketch map of East Africa. You ask yourself, why is it called a sketch map? It's a sketch map because it has been drawn. It's drawn without a scale. Good maps are the one in the atlas. The one I've drawn in the board is a sketch map. Why is it called a sketch map? It is drawn without a scale. It has no scale. So this map tells us how big the legendary Bunyoro-Kitara Empire was. Let's look at by the virtue of the movement of my marker. Once you see that, it was the legendary Bunyoro-Kitara Empire. The legendary Bunyoro Kitara Empire. By history, Bunyoro Kitara Empire, it was very big. It occupied almost the part of Kenya, Tanzania. Even here we have Rwanda and Burundi. The whole of that, the way you are seeing the marker is going like that, it was Bunyoro Kitara Empire. It is traced and its founders, the founders of this Bunyoro Kitara Empire, were known as the Tembuzi people. The Tembuzi, or rather the so-called Aba Tembuzi. The Aba Tembuzi. The Aba Tembuzi were the founders of the Bunyoro Kitara Empire, whose ruler was Ruhanga, meaning the creator of this Bunyoro Kitara Empire. From we shall see that from the Aba Tembuzi we went to the Bachwez. From the Bachwez we went to the Luo Babito. Tembuzi, from the Aba Tembuzi to Bachwez, from Bachwez to the Luo Babito. We shall get time. We narrate this story of the Aba Tembuzi, the story of the Bunyoro Kitara. The Tembuzi dynasty came to an end in the Tembuzi dynasty. It came to an end when King Isaza was locked underground by King Nyamiyonga. And once he was locked out and we formed the Bachwez dynasty, things started going wrong. In the process of this first empire, the Bunyoro Kitara Empire, it started after the closing, when King Isaza was locked underground by King Nyamiyonga. We shall get time. You can go to those books, you read those stories, Primary 3, History of Uganda. You read those stories, the story of King Nyamiyonga and King Isaza. When he was locked, we see that certain kingdoms started breaking off. Examples. Of interlacustrian kingdoms. The examples of the interlacustrian kingdoms in East Africa. In Uganda, we had Bunyoro. We had also Muganda. There is Angole and Toro. These ones broke off from the Bunyoro Kitara Empire. Then in Tanzania, we had the Karagwe Kingdom. We have also Karagwe Kingdom. In Kenya, we have Wanga Kingdom. You ask the only Bantu kingdom, this is Wanga Kingdom in Kenya. This is Bunyoro. This is Buganda. It is located along the shores of Lake Victoria. Buganda Kingdom. This is Angole, and Toro is here. Toro Kingdom. And this is Ankole Kingdom. This is Karagwe Kingdom. This is Wanga Kingdom. These were two kingdoms. Before they were countries, it was called, we have Rwanda and Burundi. Rwanda and Burundi Kingdom. Rwanda and Burundi Kingdom. These were the lakes, Lake Tanganyika, Lake Kivu in Kenya. Lake Kivu, it's in Rwanda. Lake Tanganyika, it's in Tanzania. Lake Victoria in Uganda. Albert in Uganda. Georgia and Edward in Uganda. Choga also in Uganda. Victoria. All of these lakes were one of the great lakes of East Africa. Then we are seeing these are neighbors: Somalia, neighbors Kenya to the east, Ethiopia to the neighbors Kenya to the north, South Sudan, neighbors Uganda to the north, DRC, neighbors Uganda to the west, Zambia, neighbors Tanzania to the southwest, Malawi, southwest, Mozambique, neighbors Tanzania to the west. Neighbors Tanzania to the south, and the Indian Ocean washes the coast of East Africa to the east. My dear viewers, because of the interest of time, allow me to end here, to stop here. We shall go on elaborating more. It is because of time that you allow me to end here. These are the kingdoms of East Africa. They are here. The legendary, the Nyoro Kitara, we saw how big it was. Because of interest of time is not our ally. Allow me to end here. I love you very much. For my information, will be contact on my contact. Thank you very much.